The year 1945 marked a turning point in human history, a moment that would forever alter the course of our civilization. The detonation of the first atomic bombs, a culmination of years of intense scientific research and wartime pressures, ushered in what we now call the atomic age. This new era was one marked by both awe and trepidation, as the world grappled with the immense power that had been unleashed. The power to unleash the atom's energy offered potential for unprecedented progress in fields like energy and medicine, but it also presented an unprecedented threat to humanity's very existence. At the heart of this new age lay the nuclear test, a critical component in understanding and harnessing atomic power. More than just scientific experiments, these tests were potent symbols of technological prowess and geopolitical ambition, showcasing a nation's capabilities on the world stage. Each mushroom cloud that rose above the horizon spoke of a nation's desire for security, a bid for global influence, or both, reflecting the complex motivations behind these tests. These tests, however, came at a significant cost, both immediate and long-term. Beyond the immediate devastation, they left behind a legacy of radioactive fallout and environmental damage that would affect generations to come. More significantly, they fueled a global arms race, pushing the world closer to the brink of nuclear annihilation and creating a tense geopolitical landscape. In this exploration of the first nuclear tests conducted by each nation, we delve into the historical context surrounding these pivotal events, examining the intricate web of motivations and consequences. We examine the motivations of the nations involved, the global ramifications of their actions, and the enduring impact of these tests on our world today, shedding light on how these early decisions continue to shape our present and future. The desolate landscape of the New Mexico desert bore witness to the dawn of the atomic age, a pivotal moment that would reshape the world as we knew it. On July 16, 1945, the United States conducted its first nuclear test, codenamed Trinity. This test marked the beginning of a new era in both science and warfare. This monumental event, shrouded in secrecy, would forever alter the course of human history. The scientists and military personnel involved knew they were on the brink of something unprecedented. The test, conducted at the Alamogordo bombing range, involved the detonation of a plutonium-based implosion device nicknamed the Gadget. This device was the result of years of intense research and development. The explosion, equivalent to approximately 20,000 tons of TNT, unleashed a blinding flash of light and a mushroom cloud that soared miles into the sky. The sheer power of the blast was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The Trinity test was the culmination of the Manhattan Project, a top-secret research and development program that brought together some of the world's brightest minds. These scientists, engineers, and military personnel worked under immense pressure and secrecy. Driven by the urgency of World War II and the fear that Nazi Germany might develop the bomb first, the scientists involved worked tirelessly to unlock the secrets of the atom. Their dedication and perseverance were unmatched. The success of the Trinity test had profound implications. It demonstrated the destructive potential of nuclear energy and set the stage for future developments in nuclear technology. It not only provided the United States with a devastating new weapon, but also ushered in a new era of nuclear warfare. The balance of power in the world was forever changed. The world would soon learn the devastating power of the atom, a power that would forever change the nature of conflict and diplomacy. The atomic age had begun, and with it came both hope for new energy sources and fear of unprecedented destruction. The American monopoly on nuclear weapons proved short-lived. The initial sense of security and dominance that the United States felt after developing the atomic bomb was soon to be challenged. On August 29, 1949, the Soviet Union detonated its first atomic bomb, codenamed RDS-1, but often referred to as First Lightning. This monumental event marked a significant turning point in global military dynamics. This test, conducted at the Semipalatinsk test site in Kazakhstan, sent shockwaves across the globe. The successful detonation was not just a scientific achievement, but a powerful political statement. The Soviet test, estimated to have a yield of 22 kilotons, shattered the illusion of American nuclear superiority and ignited the Cold War arms race. The balance of power was now in flux, and the stakes had never been higher. The Soviet Union, no longer content to lag behind the United States in this new and terrifying form of warfare, embarked on an ambitious nuclear program of its own. This program was characterized by rapid advancements and relentless pursuit of nuclear capabilities. The development of the Soviet atomic bomb was the result of a concerted effort, aided in part by espionage and the acquisition of technical secrets from the Manhattan Project. Figures like Klaus Fuchs played pivotal roles in transferring crucial information. The Soviet Union, under the leadership of Joseph Stalin, was determined to achieve nuclear parity with the United States, viewing it as essential for national security and a symbol of its growing global stature. Stalin's ambitions were clear: to ensure the Soviet Union was never at a strategic disadvantage. The Soviet test heightened global anxieties and ushered in an era of profound geopolitical uncertainty. Nations around the world grappled with the implications of a bipolar nuclear world, where the threat of annihilation loomed large. The world watched with bated breath as the two superpowers, armed with weapons of unimaginable destructive power, engaged in a high-stakes standoff that would define the latter half of the 20th century. This period was marked by intense rivalry, espionage, and a race to develop even more powerful weapons, forever changing the course of history. Section 4. Across the Pond: Britain's Nuclear Aspirations. Determined to maintain its status as a major world power in the post-World War II era, the United Kingdom embarked on its own nuclear weapons program. On October 3, 1952, Britain conducted its first successful atomic bomb test, codenamed Hurricane. The test took place aboard the HMS Plym, a Royal Navy frigate anchored off the coast of the Montebello Islands in Western Australia. The device, based on the plutonium implosion design, yielded an explosion equivalent to 25 kilotons of TNT. Britain's decision to develop nuclear weapons stemmed from a complex interplay of factors. The devastation of World War II, the loss of its empire, and the emerging Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union all contributed to a sense of vulnerability and a desire for an independent deterrent. While Britain's entry into the nuclear club was met with mixed reactions, it solidified the country's position as a major military power. It also further complicated the global nuclear landscape, adding another player to the growing list of nations possessing these devastating weapons. Section 5. Force de frappe: France's independent deterrent. France, eager to assert its independence and maintain its status as a major power, joined the ranks of nuclear-armed nations on February 13, 1960. Its first nuclear test, codenamed Gerboise Bleu, Blue Jerboa, took place in the Sahara Desert in what was then French Algeria. The test involved the detonation of a plutonium implosion device, similar in design to those tested by the United States and the United Kingdom. The explosion, with a yield of approximately 70 kilotons, sent a clear message of France's nuclear capabilities. France's decision to develop nuclear weapons was driven by a combination of factors, including its history as a major power, its desire for an independent defense policy, and its determination to remain a key player on the world stage. The development of its own nuclear arsenal, known as the Force de Frappe, strike force, was seen as essential for maintaining its security and influence in the post-war world. France's entry into the nuclear club further heightened international concerns about nuclear proliferation. It also underscored the growing complexity of the global nuclear landscape, with multiple nations now possessing the ability to unleash unimaginable destruction.